everybody, this is Jessica, and today I'm going to be making a quick page in my junk journal. So to create my background, I'm using Peacock and Umber and Buff in the Dina Weekly Media paint line. And I'm not cleaning my brushes, I'm switching from color to color. So as you can see, I'm getting lots of color mixing and blending, and that is exactly what I want. I'm also not being very particular with my color blending, so you're going to see a lot of brush strokes, which is also what I want. I want it to have a very painterly background. And now I'm just putting on a little bit of buff paint to create a highlight area within my background, and I'm going to let this dry. Now after I've had a chance to dry, I'm going to go back in with my paintbrush and a little bit of buff paint, and I'm going to create these patchwork or like hex marks, and I'm not going to blend it out. So once again, you're going to really see the brush strokes. And I'm also going to use a little bit of Liquid Pearls bronze paint, and I'm going to just use my finger to apply this, so that's even simpler. And I'm once again making that cross hatching pattern. I'm mimicking that. And now that the background has had a chance to dry, I'm going to begin sketching. So using a Stabilo All pencil, which is a water reactive pencil, I'm going to draw out a couple butterflies. Now these are not the most accurate butterflies ever made, but that's okay because that's not what I'm going for. I'm not going for accuracy, I'm going for artistic expression. And these butterflies are inspired by a print I saw in the Dina Weekly Media Collage Collective 2. And there's a page in there that has butterflies painted, and I thought, I can probably do that. So I decided that I would try. So here we go. Here's my take on that page in the Collage Collective. So I've drew in my butterflies, and now I'm going to begin basing in some color. So the first color I'm going to use is Buff, and I'm just doing a very rough light layer of that buff paint to kind of pull my butterflies from that teal peacock background. Again, I'm not overly blending these out. I'm wanting it to look very painterly. So some of the paint is a little bit thicker in areas, some of it's really blended out, and that is exactly what I want. So after I have all of the buff paint where I want it, I'm going to go in with another color. So this is olive, and I'm following those exact same steps as I did earlier, but now I'm only placing this color in towards the middle of the wing, so near the body. Again, I'm not blending this out. I want to see the brush strokes. I want to see the colors underneath. I want this to look very rough. So I'm just going in with olive and adding a little bit on the on the centers of the wings. Some butterflies have a little more, some have a little less. It's all good. I'm just doing it once. I'm not going over it again, and I'm happy with it. And then the final color I'm going to use is cheddar. Now, I'm again taking care not to mix this because, the olive and the cheddar will not make a nice color. So I'm just doing one stroke to put on the cheddar, and then I'm lifting my brush and I'm not going back. And now I'm thinking about whether or not I want to add cheddar to the bottom of each of the wings, and I decided that yes, I think that will look good. So I'm going back in and adding a little bit of cheddar to the bottom of each wing. And now I'm doing what I said I wouldn't do, which is going back. But here I'm only doing it to add a little bit more paint. So I think it's okay. Now I'm adding a quote from the Tim Holtz Ideology quote pack. I think this is Chit Chat. And then I'm adding a little bit of liquid pearls to add some color to that quote chip. And then I'm outlining it with my Stabilo All pencil. And then I'm going in with a wet brush to activate that Stabilo All. Being careful to only put it around the quote chip because I don't want to mess with my butterflies. And just like that, my page is done. Thank you so much for watching, and I'd love to see what you're creating, so share with us at #ArtJournalJunction. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Have a wonderful day.